Hi, this is Chelsea. Today I will give a demonstration video on Entity Framework. So Entity Framework is a popular object relational mapping framework that simplifies database access and management in .NET application. It provides a seamless way to interact with databases, allowing developers to focus on application logic rather than low-level data access code. So basically, rather than working with database table and columns, we're going to work with entities here. So key concepts of entity framework. First is entities. Entities are classes that represent database tables, with each instance of an entity corresponding to a row in the table. Context. The DB context, it is a main entry point for interacting with database. It provides method for querying, saving, and deleting data. Link to queries. Entity framework integrates with LinkQ, allowing developers to write type-safe, object-oriented queries to retrieve and manipulate data. Code first or database first. It supports both code first and database first approach, allowing flexibility in database and application development. Setting up an entity framework project. First, we need to install Nugget packages, which is Microsoft.Entity Framework Code .NUGGET package. Then we need to have a database provider. We can use PostgreSQL with it. Then we need to create a DB context. We need to derive a new class from DB context and configure the connection to a database. How can we configure? By giving connection string with database name, username, the host we are using, and the password. Generate model class. Using framework tools, we can generate entity classes from an existing database or define our own classes to represent the database schema. So first are going to define database entities, entity classes. Creating entity classes that represent our database tables with properties that map to the columns in those tables. Then relationships between entities like one to many to many using navigation properties. Then we need data annotations to configure entity properties such as data types, required fields, and key properties. Then querying data with LinkView. Use LinkView to query your entities and retrieve data from database, leveraging the power of type-safe object-oriented syntax. We can load related data automatically by using include keyword to avoid the n plus one query problem. Then by applying filters, sorting, and other query operations, we can retrieve the desired data from database. Then by performing CRUD operation. First is create. It uses add method to create new entity instances and save them to database. Then read. Leverage link queries to retrieve data from the database and it populates application user interface. Update. So by modifying entity instance properties and calling save changes to update the corresponding records in the database, delete, it uses a remove method to delete entity instances and it processes the change to the database. Best practice and optimization. So first is it helps in performance. How can we increase it? By optimizing queries, leveraging agar loading, and using projections to improve efficiency of our data access. Then by using security, properly handling the input meta parameters, avoiding SQL injection vulnerabilities when building the queries. Next is testability. Decoupling our data to access logic from the rest of the application, it improves testability and maintainability. Scalability, like considering back caching and batching and asynchronous operations to ensure that our application can handle high level of data and traffic. That's it. Thank you.